Fellow Sierra Leoneans, this na Dr. Sylvia Olayinka Blyden, and this na audio number 34, where we go label audio 034. And in today's audio, what the broadcast on May 25, 2021, I go on for make we discuss 3 issues them. But the main issue get for be the APC makeup for a national delegates conference, which we can call convention. Then the other 2 issues now just short issue them for clarify some points them we come out recently. So let's just go straight to the short issues them. First of all, do a write-up where a lot of people then they reach out and tell me how much they appreciate me audios than what they do. So then you want for make I also do audio for every write-up way I do. I think that a very genuine request, especially the number of people that will make the request. So I go work on that. Now, one of the recent write-up I do, for the late Justice Bankole Thompson, when one of the commissioner na the Commission of Inquiry where they set up. And this na the man we may investigate me as a former minister. And he may also investigate a lot of other people them. And do a write-up where I say, me personally, me grateful to him because he give me the opportunity for make the whole world see one very serious allegation where they may make against me, for make the whole world see say not to mean true. And he also was brave. He was brave enough for come out and blast this particular SLPP government, say, una no get no business for take this woman before ya for sake of this kind of allegation. So standing as somebody will get strength and courage for able to write that report where he write. It blast this particular government. Say this woman, Dr. Sylvia Blyden, una target her wrongly. Una no get no business for bring this woman come before me. For then kind allegation ya wanna bring. But he not only do that inside in report, he go further for find a brilliant way under the law for make sure say he look that allegation they when no mean supposed for go front am. But he don't see say the way this government targets this woman, make her handle this issue. So he find a brilliant way under the law for one, blast the government say no me get no business for bring this woman here. And then 2, for looking to the issue by using a tactics under the law, saying it come under international jurisprudence for look at this particular allegation. And he look at the allegation and he make sure say he make it clear under the report. Say 1 true not depend this allegation. Of course, it not allow me for take the witness stand as a right, because imagine the government afraid say let former minister not talk na stand. So in say the government say they not get money for make continue, not get money for do recording, or they not get money for make the administrative staff go allow me for testify. So it not allow me for testifying. So I am not able for really talk which I want for talk na that Commission of Inquiry day. But the report are very happy for way it exonerates me completely, not just of the corruption, because we all may know the kind of wickedness where some people they may set up, stage manage about me, about corruption, and clear me completely. But even inside this government, where they so panic me, they so afraid me politically, that they may get for try for me, ask say me them ban me from public office because of the lie allegations. The late Justice Bankole Thompson are grateful to him for what he do for me in a life, for clear out the issue. Say, see nothing, no evidence by waiting them in talk. And I also because I see some people them we not to understand issues. Them want for begin blast them where the news may come out first say the man pass away. And I use the opportunity because then people and they are no waiting me they motivate them. So I use the opportunity for bring out the fact that this man treat with former head of state, Dr. Ernest Koroma. This man treat him with humanity. This man make sure say things the way this government possibly mean for once for make a right against Ernest Koroma. He not do am inside that in report day. I read the report at day, I see what may happen at the hearings, but he not write am. And most importantly, I tell people them, say the late man, Justice Bankole Thompson, not ever recommend say them for seize the former president in house, na Goderich, where he may don't get before he turned president. Even though they say he broke the rules and bill and back, but Justice Bankole Thompson make sure say inside a report he not ever recommend see them for seize Ernest Koroma in house na Goderich. The structure where he say them for seize na structure where Ernest Koroma buy in 2016, na land way by 2016, and he may don't begin build one structure na that land day na the same street usai in house na Goderich day. But the actual house na Goderich, Justice Bankole Thompson not ever recommend say them for seize. So this was a man who get humanity panam. Now for that make I write that article where a lot of people then they ask me say, for true, you not say for seize Ernest Koroma house na Goderich. I say no. Nobody not go able seize that house na Goderich where Ernest Koroma mean day before he turned president. Because Justice Bankole Thompson not ever recommend for me then seize am. What he recommend for seize, now the one way say na McKinney. He give in reasons why he say for seize na McKinney. But the house na Goderich, before Ernest Koroma turned president, that property we may own, that land and that property, Justice Bankole Thompson, he show humanity and he not ever recommend for make them seize the house there. So na fact, a lot of people then ask me for clarify this, and yes, na fact. The second point concerns the late former president, Joseph Saidu Momo. A lot of people, they mean so shocked where I tell them, say, the former write an article where a very senior member of Sierra Leone civil society, me write, they ask me, say, one day you say, they may arrest the former president, they molest him, they put on a Pademba road. So it was shocked, and produced a written article, exchange between me and that civil society Monday, we confirm with evidence and old articles them from then 1998, 99, where they show say yes, they may arrest the former president, yes, they may lock on a Pademba road, even though he was a former president, yes, they may molest him unbelievably, and yes, when the REF rebels then come, January 6, then broke Pademba Road, where then free people them, then me free the former president. But unfortunately for them, then can go now the provinces and then go hold them back as hostage. So as I reveal for the first time at that right up there, me and one of the people them, women talk to the former president of Nigeria, that time the president Obasanjo, for make he use in influence for make them release our former president of Sierra Leone, President Joseph Saidu Momo. So these are issues that way people then ask me since the last audio, and this now the answers then what they give people then for confirm that yes, the former president of Sierra Leone, President Momo, they may arrest him, lock on a Pademba Road, the SLPP government back then in 1998. Then charge him for treason, then charge him for conspiracy to commit treason, and then at the end of the trial, they're not found him guilty of treason, but then say they're found him guilty of conspiracy to commit treason, and then sentence him to 10 years in jail. So now after the rebel then come January 6, 1999, he may serve in 10-year jail sentence na jail. SLPP means sentence the former APC president, to 10 years in jail. So this na fact, and again na fact that me, then as an APC stalwart in 1999, I'm in the America, me na one of the people then we reach out to the former president of Nigeria, President Obasanjo, for talk to him, make it talk to President Kaba, and make it talk to the RUF them that end because the peace process mean they on, for make them release former President Joseph Saidu Momo from captivity where me they na RUF they an na Bombali. And this was in November 1999. Then they released the former president. Where me, 1999, as an APC stalwart in America, lobby for make the release from the hands of the RUF. But we will talk about this some more. Because I know they're not telling us, say, me na me RUF. Yes, then demonic lies then they. Because na demonic lies where they come up with. Then get the reason why then they try to demonize me. But we'll reach outside one of them days, yeah? We'll discuss them. And we'll go understand better why make people then they try to demonize me and paint me how I know they. But today's main topic now, look, Candy. And as I may don't say, let people then get them pen, paper, and then calculator. Because today we can't talk about mathematics and arithmetics. And I want people then for add. So there then granny within a village where they listen, grandpa where they listen. They are talk to you grandpikin or you pikin. Make them help you. Because today they can add numbers for me to go understand. So when I can pause the audio at this point, when I go find pen and paper, when I can use calculator now on a phone, make when I can do calculations, where they can do mathematics. And this mathematics now around the All People's Congress, the APC, my party, where they can do calculations on, we delegates them, we can go now with APC convention. And they can show now how many delegates APC gets, we then can say then they call convention, we can say National Delegates Conference, then at the convention. How many delegates will party get when then they go there for go vote? And I will also show now how many of them delegates then, yeah. Now the problem we make this party right now we get challenge. I listen we former president we now the chairman and leader de facto of the party. Now Tonko Lily where they talk say APC no get problem, APC no get number, APC them problem, now order for be president, order for be flag bearer. You know, I felt so bad when I did listen to the man. Because it shows say Ernest Koroma really they out of touch, out of reality. You know, if you understand what's in the problem with inside APC, for making own microphone, he say APC no get problem. The only problem with APC get the flag bearer. I felt so bad. The flag bearer na APC problem? Ernest Koroma, you really don't understand, as leader of this party, you don't understand how much you really don't cause problem inside this party. If you feel say this party in problem a flag bearer, it shows say you really don't understand the damage what you don't do inside this party. But let we come first now, let's look the delegates them. We for serve as delegates for decide the fate of the party according to the current APC constitution. Now the constitution gets in articles them, in clause them, and it show we who that and who that they go na National Delegates Conference. So then get the clause when clause 691. When or you will call it article 691. When I show you who that and who that make up the delegates them way for go na party conference. And I go want una for know say the total number of delegates wey make up the National Delegates Conference, the convention, na 1,395 people. Now they make up the delegates of an All People's Congress convention. I dey repeat the number again. 1,395 delegates. Now they make up the number of people them wey na members of the National Delegate Conference. And how we come about this number, 1,395. And the current 1,395 delegates wey for go decide the fate of the APC. Now elect them, or na select them, and if na select them, who that na the person when I influence the selection, so then loyalty na to that kind person they. As we go along today, una go dey understand the issues where I dey try for bring out so today. When na the main problem inside the APC right now. The first number of people them, na 20. We for be 20 delegates where the Women's Congress suppose for elect and send them go as the delegate where they represent the Women's Congress. 20. So on a mark and down on a paper, 20. Then the Youth League, then suppose for elect 20 where they go represent the Youth League. And this not a selection, it will be an election of 20. Then we members of parliament. So now mark 20 women from 20 delegates from the Women's Congress, 20 delegates from the Youth League. They may suppose for elect them. But none of them were elected. They were selected. And right now, the selected status nine then get. Then the next set of people then are the members of parliament. Right now, the party gets 68 members of parliament. Because then one the way they don't pull them, say the court say they're not to delegate, the court say they're not a member of parliament. Now, we're not even look that side. They are definitely delegates because they are our recognized members of parliament. So we get 68 of them, we will be delegates as members of parliament. Then you suppose forget delegates where they come out from what we call affiliate groups. But the problem yonder is I'm not going to put the number of affiliate groups because we don't know who that they refer to now as affiliate groups. They not get no such publication of affiliate groups who for no. So we will left yonder and I not count them at all on this 1,395. Now we come to the main bulk of who that na delegate. We come now to the constituency level. Now we got 132 constituencies in Sierra Leone. And the APC convention, the APC constitution say every single secretary general of every single constituency automatically na delegate. And every single chairman of every single constituency automatically na delegate. That means to say 132 constituency chairman na delegate and 132 constituency secretary general na delegate. So that's not 264 delegates because 132 chairman plus 132 secretary general, it give with 264 delegates when are from the constituencies, chairman and constituency secretary general. Now, they're all, now select and select, they're all inside the last process swarming get in 2017. They're all selected. So get 264 people selected. Then now we come to what we call the constituency delegates. Apart from the chairman and the secretary general, every constituency, the members they were there inside there, therefore come together as one. Then they for elect 5 delegates for represent them in that constituency there. Total selection, then for elect them. But unfortunately, that will last cycle way may happen in 2017. They not elect them. Now select them. 5 delegates. Each of them were selected. Now, 132 constituencies, 5 delegates from each constituency. Now 660 delegates, all of them selected. Then let's move now from the constituency to the district. Now, the districts, the representatives, the way they come out from the district, for each district, now 11, because you know the constituency when a member, the constituency delegates we already, you don't count them at the constituency level. So you know the count them at the district level, even though in a member of the district executive committee, but already, it already be like the constituency chairman, already don't be delegate. So even though the constituency chairman, they list them down as member of the district executive committee, you know they count 2 terms. So the number of people then from the district executive committee, where they go as delegates, now 11 from each district. And we get 16 districts. So upon that 16 day, each district they produce 11 delegates. The 11 delegates them, where they go from the district, now the following people then. The chairman, the vice chairman, the secretary general for that district there, the assistant secretary, the organizing secretary, the treasurer, the youth leader for that district there, the women's president for that district there, and then 3 other members where the district convention for elect. So all come to 11, because we not they count the members of parliament, because we don't already count them. We not they count the chairman of constituency, because we don't already count them. They're already not delegates. So the one they now, where the district is send, now 11. So 16 districts, they send 11. It comes to 176 delegates. All of them were selected. So let's come now to the regional. The regions, we get 5 regions. And same way so, now 11 delegates, they come up from each regional level. And the 11 delegates are the same positions them I just don't read out. The 11 delegates them, the regional chairman, the vice chairman, the secretary, the assistant secretary, the organizing secretary, the treasurer. Then they forget 3 people that way then they elect at the regional level, plus the youth leader for the region and the women's leader for the region. Then are the fresh people they now, then they send 11 of them, because the district chairman them and the members of parliament, they already, we don't list them before, so they will be delegates to them. So now 11 people then from each region. So then they be 55 people. And all of them 55 people then they were all selected. Then you get a very important committee, we are the second highest committee in the party, then call on the National Advisory Committee. all members of the National Advisory Committee automatically na delegates, na then 21 no more, 21. Because in 2009, they may attempt to increase unto 40, but do not follow the procedure under the law. So if you go strictly by the law, the membership of National Advisory Committee, what we can call NAC, now only 21 people then did it. And then 21 people, according to the Constitution, they may suppose that the chairman, they choose them, who they want, they consult with the regional chairman, in deputy and in secretary general, he choose who that they want for be the 21. But after he don't choose them, the delegates them is supposed for vote for confirm. Say yes, then 21 people here, we the delegates, we agree to them. Now, that was not done. So, we get 21 people there now, we for be delegates, selected also. Then we come to the other one now, with the National Executive Committee. It's a very important committee in the party. But my brother, Honorable Ibrahim Bundu, then this year, he bring out the fact that this committee was not functional in the APC for a very long time. And now one of the big issues that way they affect the party, so not party in problem not to flag bearer. Me not agree with Ernest Koroma at all. So the National Executive Committee, where, as Honorable Bundu pointed out, not the function, it made up of the president, the vice president, and the secretary general of the National Youth League. And there are 3 people. And the president, the vice president, and the secretary general of the Women's Congress. We have 3 people in back. So then they count to 6 people. Then 15 members them, where then they co-opt them. That means to say, now somebody they select them. Then 15 members they of the National Executive Committee. Now somebody they select them, say, when I go sit down and serve at the National Committee, the National Executive Committee. And whether this person where they select them, now from the National Advisory Committee. So again, not to elect, not select. So we get a situation now, we all know, so the president, the vice president, secretary general of the Youth League and the Women's Congress, all of them selected. And then you get 15 people were selected again from the National Advisory Council, not elected. We come to a total of 21 winner delegates from the National Executive Committee. Then finally now we come to the last number of people them. We now the National Committee. This another major committee inside the party. With them, the membership, all of them supposed to be delegates to the conference, the National Delegates Conference, the convention. Now this National Committee, most of the people there inside are then chairman of constituency, district chairman, of course the national chairman. So we don't already count them earlier because they are members of other bodies that we would already count. So, but this National Committee then get 90 additional people. 90 additional people inside this National Committee where then for go represent in the following format. 30 of them for come off from the Women's Congress. Imagine we don't already get 20 where with the elect for go direct as delegates. Now again under the National Committee, then get 30 way for come off from the Women's Congress, 30 way for come off from the Youth League, and then 30 way now the chairman and leader now in the Tuesday select, they select then they declare. So it comes to a total of 90. Now, if I mark all the numbers they are down, if you take on a calculator now, I can add all this number, now they give you 1,395 delegates. So pan this 1,395 delegates, as they go stage by stage, all of them selected, apart from the members of parliament. I repeat, out of the 1,395 delegates currently where the APC get, only 68 of them, when are the members of parliament, now them, they not select them. Every single so-called delegate to the All People's Congress Convention as at present, now either Ernest Koroma select them, or now Ernest Koroma and in Secretary General and in Deputy Chairman and in people them, where influence, in clique, you know them. That is in Women's Leader Elizabeth Mans, in Youth Leader by Mahmoud. Now then one green no more influence, make sure say who that then want for represent with party na delegates conference na then go dede. So out of 1,395, pull the 68 when are members of parliament, the balance all na Ernest Koroma and in people there. Now then select them all. Me people them. So elect how we talk, elect how we protest, elect how we baranta, na waste of time. This party now they under siege because every single one of these delegates that Ernest Koroma select them or that Ernest Koroma influence through in CABOODLE them. Now in influence them presence as delegates. So these are people where they not they represent we because not we elect them. And this is not the problem inside APC right now. The second problem inside APC, now the refusal for give party membership cards to party people that were dedicated and diligent in their service to this party over the years. They're not able to get membership card. You do only get membership card if you get endorsement from this clique, Ernest Koroma and his clique. The people them, this state of affairs where we party dey inside now under siege. Naim people then don't see say, if we continue like this one great man, and in CABOODLE, small number of people, they're not better. When then they select all these delegates, select all these years for at least going down about 10 years. So selection. This is not a problem because it damp out the voice of people them. It intimidates people them. People they're not able for be vibrant enough na the party and be waiting the one for being at the party unless them be at the beck and call of the Ernest Koroma CABOODLE. So this is one of the reasons where they affect the party now. Because if you not label to them, you're not able to grow inside the APC. Elect whose kind of talent you get. Elect whose kind of skill you get. Elect how much you want for help the party. You're not go ever able to grow. Because they don't muzzle the party under control. And the danger here is when you get the highest decision-making body of the party, now one great man, now they influence them. Now one great man, and in people then they decide who that's na delegate. Elect waiting the vast majority of the grassroots might want. Now waiting that one man and in CABOODLE want, now you go come out na any convention. Now, I deliberately not mention we affiliate groups them because for now, even we overseas branch them because they're all now affiliate groups. They're all now the overseas branch them, now delegates them. But they are affiliated. They're not recognized inside the current constitution per se. But even we overseas branch them, not select, then go select people then for them. None of them were elected. They went to select those people. So because now selection mean take place, they're all back again, now part of this CABOODLE. So we get a situation now where the party they under siege. And what make people then they go to court? Now because they want free the party, let people then free. So if you then are your constituency, your zone, you feel say you're more competent than the person where did it as chairman, you for able to rise up, team up and say, I don't serve this party inside this constituency, and I feel say I get better for offer than this person where they now as chairman na this constituency. So I want team up, let me people then vote for me. But it not go possible as at now, because even the convention delegates as at now, because you see, then they tell we say, oh, Lord go convention. Lord go na free this case na court, Lord just go convention. But who go convention? Who that they go there? 1,395 people, apart from the members of parliament, where I go pull out as 68 of them. Apart from the members of parliament, so it come to 1,327 people. Where na Ernest Koroma and in CABOODLE, that they influence them, that they select them. Come on. All of them selected. And then they just keep on saying, oh, Lord, go na convention. Lord, go na convention. Because they know say when they go na convention, with that 1,327 people, completely under their control, selected by them, anything they want, and they come out there. So it creates more and more frustration amongst the ordinary people them, especially the vibrant young people them. We get something for offer, but they not they allow them vibrant young people them they for able grow. Now only the young people then like that rude bubble we can all say, oh, we will give people them 50 dozen lashes that they botox. Now they one and the number they call them young people then where they recognize. Everybody else is suppressed. Me, if I want to join the CABOODLE gang, it's very easy. Just be a sycophant, just they smile, they laugh. Any nonsense where they go on, you clap for the nonsense. Any foolishness where they happen, you clap for the foolishness. When they ignore people, then they suffer on a Pademba road, suffer people, then are in jail, molest person just because you didn't have opposition. I for just keep quiet and gladdy for that. Then I go rise, because a lot of people then at this party, when I saw them they rise by sycophancy. Then they see the true soul, then they say this na problem. And especially na problem because the current chairman and leader, they under blackmail from the current government, the SLPP government. He get issues then, criminal issues then, where the current government still no one they tell we say this man don't clean oh. And this man, this is a fact what they telling us today. And it's by Koroma not able to lift a finger, if in toe, in able to lift in toe, come out salon, if Mother Bio not give permission. Anytime they go, even the ECOWAS mission, any side he want go, once he want left Sierra Leone, let's tell you that today, he get for write a letter asking permission from Mother Bio. Let's tell you that today. Maybe no one to for know this, but this is not fact. He get for write a letter. Now the Attorney General of the government of Sierra Leone, the current Attorney General, now Mother Bio they tell say reply and tell this man say yes he can travel. Imagine, this is now the leader of the main opposition party. He cannot leave Sierra Leone if Mother Bio not give him permission for left. So that kind of man they now they in control of 1,320 something delegates. Come on. Now what the Mother Bio want? Then go come out if we're not careful. Believe you me, when I think about that. And that is the reason why people then are caught. But then when I just imagine, Out of this 1,395, the judge only said they for elect 660. Imagine. Just 600, because you see the case where Alfred Peter Conte Kego court, the case get weak side them, pana, get boku weak side them. Even the other new case, where Suleiman Boumne Kamara Sefron Kego na court, inside get weak side. Because, for example, then they say make them stop the chairman them, but they not touch the secretary there. And the secretary they all na delegates. Then say make them stop the chairman them, but they not stop all the other ones at the district level and the regional levels when are delegates, the treasurer, the organizing, the women's leader, the youth leader. They not touch them none. So these are all selected delegates. So these are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of delegates when Ernest Koroma and in CABOODLE select them. But only, and this is the flaw, this is the error, this is the mistake by the judge in ruling. The judge only say make them go elect 5 from each constituency when are only 660. Now then go elect. The balance 735 go be either the 68 members of parliament or the selected group of Ernest Koroma and in CABOODLE. So many people that if almost the vast majority now selected still Ernest Koroma and in CABOODLE, then selected people there. Why in God's name then they protest, say we'll not get right for go elect with people them? Why then they protest say just 154 of that number they step aside? When I think about it, that delaying tactics, and who that they benefit from such delaying tactics? So not a we will go na court, because me they support the court case. And me self get another court case where me they can with, but me on court case get for be more stronger against the PPRC as a means for block the PPRC, make them not go ban the APC party, because something they go one try am. And now issue I will discuss in another future audio. But me on court case, now more against the PPRC. Yes, I they include the APC executives then they, but now more against the PPRC, now they me on court case they come. Because me no go na me ancestors then sweat, then labor. Selfish people then just come, connive with this government for make them ban APC. And not go sit down and not be a party to that. So some of you don't really understand some of the issues there, yeah? But I believe say like this revelation I give you so today, when I go think about it, why would the vast majority of delegates, because the judge make a mistake, I mean for don't insist, say in they look into the main matter, rather than the judge say na only 660 for go elect. I mean for don't step aside everybody when a selected person. If he mean decide say it, because for just come and selectively pull only the chairman, why? What about the secretaries? The secretaries of all the constituencies, they're all selected. What about the regions, all the regional executives? What about the districts, all the district executives? All of these are delegates, selected delegates. So this is the problem in the All People's Congress. The problem in the All People's Congress, not a flag bearer, I vehemently disagree. And for the current leader for talk say who problem na presidential candidate, who problem na flag bearer, it they show say not even understand waiting na the problem inside the party. The problem in the party is that we are not reflected by us when it comes to the highest decision making body. The highest decision making body is a reflection of Ernest Koroma and his crew. And that is incorrect. At this point, I will stop this audio And whilst I not going to give the date for the next audio, I dey promise you and say it would be very soon. But once again, I go end by playing the national anthem of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Because even though most of what I don't say today about the APC is also the main opposition party in a democratic country. And the main opposition party in a democratic country is part of national issues. So I go end this broadcast by playing the national anthem of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Because I want to know for the listen to the tune where they can play and reflect on our minds about the direction where country they go, especially with respect to democracy. May God bless you all. Amen. 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 Amen.